solid start there from Joby. Probably the sort of start you'd expect from somebody who went to the senior Europeans.
So next up, red, Gavin Bailey. Blue, Sam Day.
Yeah, good fight. This is going to be a good fight. Gavin's got loads of experience. So, Sam, again, he's coming from good stock there, coming from Ipswich, Links Karate, good coach in Paul Harris there. Very much good experience. Lots of competitions they do from a young age. And I've always said those guys down in Suffolk from Ipswich have got maturity well above the years. And you can see that with the movement here and the almost the rhythm here of Sam. Gavin will have to keep his head up and really take the fight to him.
As you said, both young men light on their feet. The gum shield's out. I'm not sure for who.
Gavin
I think it's Sam.
As I said, Gavin is a seasoned campaigner. He spent some time up in Manchester with Jordan Thomas and others with Team GB. Had a really good spell up there. He's now trying to get himself back onto the national team. He's got the ability. He's just got to demonstrate it at the right times.
And this is the right time.
This is. There's a lot of people here watching him who will be, especially the national coaches, who will be able to make an assessment of where he is and what he needs to do.
This is the other thing about the 10K that we must reinforce. It's a platform.
It is a tremendous platform. Bit overstretched here with his punch, Gavin, but it's a good attempt at a body shot, something we haven't seen too much of in the competition so far. Good, nice. Again, what I wouldn't like to see, though, is him turning off. So he's again decided he scored a point. That's not a decision for him to make. And he could have got hit. The fight was tuned up enough. He could have hit him when he turned around. They've got to get focused on fighting and staying in front of their opponent. Again, these little bits make the difference, Malcolm.
And these are things that we can work into an athlete, aren't they, Greg? There's obviously there's certain athletes that are like sponges. They pick things up,
very
they
much,
improve,
very
they
much.
get better.
Gavin is a good listener. I mean, I've had the pleasure of coaching him alongside his coach for a number of years, and he does listen, go away and work on things. So I suspect that we'll see him back on the national team sooner than the next than anticipated.
And what about you've had a good look at Sam now? What are your thoughts?
I like Sam. I like Sam's movement. He's committed. He's spirited. He recognises he's got nothing to lose. No one knows really too much about him. He could just go out there and fight his fight. Oh, good point.
Yes.
Good point. And again, that's a really nice, clean point. That's the sort of quality point you want to see there. Double punch. That was really what it's supposed to be. Double Jordan. Good control. Nice and long.
But also, as you said, Greg, the targeting.
Very much so. Bang on
clear.
them.
Yeah.
Yep, very much so. Very much so.
And again, nice. Yeah, Gavin looked. He thought he had that.
Again, they are looking when they should be fighting. Can't impress it enough, Malcolm. Yeah?
So Sam Day still in this.
Again, Gavin's just messing now. He's just messing with him, just bouncing the clock out effectively. Look at that.
Yeah, the shoulder there as well.
Yeah, that's it. Again, look, he's just bouncing it out. He should be punching, Gavin. Again, look at that. Again, these are things that, for me as a performance director, will come out of fights, out of English fighters. We're not there to avoid fights. We are there to score when the opportunity avails itself to us. That's how we lose fights, by doing stuff like that.
That said, I think he's through, isn't he?
He's through, yeah, he's through, but he's not through the way I'd like to see him through.